Car number 74 starts next in the grid. That is the back row, the 74 for Kensington's Lou Pryor, the PFP Race Cars machine. Then from Worcester, it is car number 11 and Kenny Anderson.
A green flag is down, and Dano and with the jump on Boyceville. Dano heading into turn one with the edge, however, plenty of action going on right behind him. Manafort holding his line in the 75, holds the third spot. Zinema up front in the number 15 will be a dangerous man from that starting spot. Off the turn they come, and it's still Dano leading the way.
Big Mike sets the pace, then ran away number 33. Running right there with him is car number 75, and the John Manafort machine runs like it is on rails tonight. But boy, just as you mentioned, Raleigh, here comes the 15, Jeff Zinema. Down low with the Bud machine. Off of turn 4, Zinema challenges for third. Finds himself running right alongside Brad Boyceville.
Tight quarters as they head into turn 2, and here comes Manafort, forced to back off, but look out. Damage in between turns 1 and 2.
It appears to be Tim Lediga's number 1 and maybe the 0 of Marty Membrino. It is the 0.
Membrino under his own power backs away, and Latiga also appearing to be okay. Looks like a bit of fiberglass has sprung loose from the Latiga machine, and we'll get that taken care of momentarily. We'll pull in, and the field hopefully will tighten up. They're a little in disarray at the moment. Now things are shaping up, and here we come. We've got our green. We're back underway. And Mike Dano right alongside John Manafort this time. Manafort hanging right with him that time around. Here we go. Manafort edges ahead out of turn 2. And keep an eye on Zinema. Here he comes. The Budweiser number 15 is on a roll. Here he comes. A good move by Zinema, and he's got the number 2 spot.
On the full turn back down the line. Jeffrey has done exactly that. Raleigh slides into that second spot. Finds himself right behind the Manafort car. And Zinema begins to close very, very quickly. Rostock's now really shuffling this deck. Zinema off the pace quickly. And it looks like he has called it quits. Something obviously has let go underneath the hood of the Budweiser machine. And what a tough break for Jeff Zinema, who was challenging for the lead at the time. So it certainly changes the complexion of this one. John Manafort out front with the 75. Brad Boisenholt runs next with car number 36. Then it is Dave Etheridge in that beautifully prepared number 54. Tom Rosati, car number 07. And then it is the 99 of Bill Lawrence. Those are the top 5.
Now a little battle going on between John Zarodny and something lets go on the Vassar number 10. The Porter and Chester Institute car, apparently with a flat tire on the left front. And let's see if Vassar can get out of the way and avoid a caution flag. Trying to do it, limping his way down the backstretch, trying to make it to the pit area. And he may just about do that. Off the turn they come. Manafort is still the man on top. And Vassar just does squeeze in and out of harm's way. Wow, that was close.
Squeeze is the word. Just makes it in, almost gets it tilted. All right, back up front. It is John Manafort. What a run! This is his first night out this year here at the Speedway with his car. And boy, he has certainly got it dialed in to perfection. Rosati, however, is certainly not what you'd call John Liver. He is all the way up to third with that 07 and is on a roll right behind Boisenholt. Bill Lawrence, car number 99, now challenging Etheridge. Ferranti is right there with car number 2X as well. It is anybody's race. Todd Anderson, Tom Fern, Dennis Doyle, the 38 of Bennett. All of those drivers very, very capable of taking down a win, as is Willie Hardy. So we've got a dozen cars out here that could very easily grab the win tonight.
And certainly Boisenholt putting on his best performance since moving up from the late models last year. And now Rosati will challenge for the lead. No, sir. A great effort by Manafort to keep his line and shut the door on Rosati. Off the turn they will come, heading for the line to complete 10 laps. So 15 to go.
Back down across the track, three-way battle for the lead. Rosati gets tucked down in and takes full advantage. Now he challenges for the lead, and we've got a spin in turn number 1. It appears to be the Zaratny car, car number 2. He refires and gets underway immediately. But unfortunately, not only a lot of smoke, but boy, look at all the water going down on that racetrack.
Oh, brother. Get the speedy dry ready, men. Here we go. I'm sure Manafort must know that's going on. Let's see if he heads in. Yep, he is. No, he's not. Now he's heading back. Looked like he was going. Yep, now he is on the pit road. Okay. Ooh, boy.
Well, that's only a quarter of a mile.
Oh, gee. Oh, man, a lot of speedy dry. And that moves some of the boys up a little bit.
All right, so now, all of a sudden, Tom Rosati, who has been struggling to get up front, must begin to feel a little bit uneasy, because anyone running up front tonight has been befallen with some rather tough luck. Model division to compete here in the Pro Stocks. Throttle is down, and the veteran Rosati leads them off the turn. Rosati is right there. And Poisonal goes around right up against the wall in turn 1. In addition to that, Art Caruso is involved. It looks like Santos is involved. And we've got one other that appears to be hooked to the Santos car that we really can't quite make out at this point.
And Poisonal somehow pulls away under his own power. Caruso, meanwhile, is heading back for the pit area. And it looks like Santos is hung up.
To say, Space Agency down at NASA, all systems are go.
Yes.
Let's see how we do go. Pace car is in. We'll light the candle, and here they come. Green flag is displayed. The front of the field gets a little bit out of shape, but everybody makes it through. A tough restart for Bill Lawrenson in the 99. He quickly tries to get up to speed, and when he does, ends up in trouble. So he's down into the infield, rolling along under his own power. Hopefully he'll get back out, and we will remain under green.
Now, apparently something's gone away on the 99. Bill pulls it out of the lineup.
11 laps up on the Winston Racing Series scoreboard. It is Tom Rosati, car number 07, setting the pace here.
And certainly Etheridge doing a super job tonight. His best performance. As his field heads to the line, he'll be in second spot, but Tom Byrne is ready to put a challenge on him. Here comes Byrne down low under Etheridge. Out of turn 2 they come, almost side by side, with Brad Bennett right there looking on to see what he can do.
The quest for success candidate tonight would definitely be, or at least one of them would definitely be Tom Byrne, car number 92, after starting 19th on the grid. Working all the way up to position number 2, and now chasing down our leader. Here comes the 38, Brad Bennett. He's not too shabby either. He started 17th. So a couple of perfect candidates right there for the Quest for Success Award from the Car Quest Auto Parts stores.
And the field's starting to really string out now. Lawrence is obviously with a problem as he's just working his way line. It's Rosati, then a car length behind is Byrne. Another car and a half length back is Brad Bennett. Bennett now starting to close in on Byrne. Hey, look out, a three-way battle. Etheridge holding on to the number 4 spot, being challenged now by Denny Doyle in the 31. Willie Hardy has worked his way up through the field. Doyle a little bit loose coming out of 3, lost some ground to Etheridge and to Hardy. Now Hardy will challenge for that position. Meanwhile, up front, they're nose to tail among the top 3. Here comes Doyle down low to bid for 4th place.
Doyle running very, very well once again here tonight. Consistency is his middle name. We've got a spin over in turn number 4. That appears to be the Willie Hardy car, the Cardinal Buick sponsored machine.
Yes, he and Mark Marino came together. 52 making contact with the 42.
So this should be a quickie, and we'll be back underway momentarily.
Rich Vassar back out at the rear of the field. And here we go. Pace starts to pick up. Keep an eye on our front two. Here they go.
Green flag back out, and as they come down to the line, it will be the 07. Rosati sets pace.
And young Brad Bennett doing a great job of taking the second spot away.
Slides right in there. Byrne is back into third, and Dennis Doyle now puts the 31 into the fourth spot. So top four cars still run nose to tail. We've got a car up into the wall between 3 and 4. Yellow is out again, and we've got two cars into the wall right here on the front straightaway as well. It is the 25 and the 1, Tim Ladiga, and the 25 of Fran Farino.
Something let go on the car up in the turn up there, and all of a sudden
that appears to be the Brad Boisenoff car.
Right. And let's see now. Ladiga's out of his car, but he's not feeling too shipshape at the moment. So we're going to check on him. The ambulance moves over. Fran Farino was right out of his car, and a few words exchanged, but everything calms down. All right, we'll get this cleared away. Ladiga's going to try to get things rolling on his own. Tom Rosati on the inside in the 07. Tom Fern right alongside in the 92. Both the Agawam boys eager to go at it, I am sure.
Looking good from here, and we'll see if Chris Hopkins agrees. He does. They lit the match, and down to the line they come. Fern, however, puts the run real hard and deep on the outside. Pulls right up alongside to challenge for the lead. Down the back straightaway, however, it is Rosati who has the advantage. And he will maintain that number 1 spot through turns 3 into 4 and back down the front chute. Brad is right there with car 38. In fact, the top 5 are virtually glued together as they work the half mile.
Great competition once again in this feature as now Fern edges ahead of Bennett in the battle for the second spot. Mark Farino gets into the sand, and he almost takes Doyle with him. Farino ends up to be the only casualty of all of that. Fryer works his way back onto the grid, and laps remain in this one.
Once again, green flag is out. Tom Rosati maintains the advantage, but now it is Bennett right up alongside in that black and white number 38. Off the second turn, it looks like we may have a brand new leader about to emerge. And as we head down the long back straightaway into turn 3, it is car number 38 out in front. Brad Bennett leads the charge now. Rosati is back to second, Fern third, Doyle is in fourth. Rounding out the top 5, one of the originals in the Pro Stock division here in New England, car number 74, Lou Pryor Jr.
Meanwhile, Willie Hardy is working his way rapidly toward the front. He'll be running out of laps pretty soon, but sure giving it a good job. 42 moving up now into 6th place.
Tom Fern takes a look underneath Rosati, can't make the move. Dennis Doyle with a great run this time by as well. 5 laps to go. 5 laps remain to be run as the 52 of Mark Farino is now into the infield. 20 laps up on the scoreboard and 5 to go. Here comes Willie Hardy up to challenge the outside of Lou Pryor. Hardy with the Cardinal Buick sponsored race car deep into turn 3 grabs that spot. Now finds himself in the top 5. Laps begin to dwindle down to a precious few. Fern and Rosati side by side now off the second turn. deep into turn 3. Makes the move. Drop kicks Rosati back one position. Doyle maintains his position in the 4th spot. Manafort slowed briefly on the back straightaway, but he is now working his way back up to speed. 2 laps to go. Two to go for your leader, Brad Bennett, car number 38. Bennett looking to make it his 2nd on the year. Doyle, Bennett, and Willie Hardy. Those are the winners thus far in the Pro Stock division. White flag is out, and we have a potential problem out here. Willie Hardy has a flat right front tire with 1 lap to go. We'll see if he's able to get out of harm's way. Everybody gets stacked up behind him. He leaves the bottom of the racetrack open for everybody to go through. Checkered flag is out. Bennett grabs the win, followed by Fern, Rosati, Doyle, and Pryor. And it is Rodney Mavlajanis in that order. So Brad Bennett picks up his 2nd win of the 1993 season here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. And he will work his way into victory lane. So it's car number 38 with young Brad Bennett at the controls. Drives into victory lane and is congratulated by Chris Hopkins. Armin Nato on hand to present the trophies. And all the pictures will be taken in just a matter of moments. Brad will climb out of that race car and we'll have a word or two with Raleigh Jacobs. Late model cars beginning to stage on the backstretch as we speak. And here he is, the winner of the Pro Stock feature event, Brad Bennett. Raleigh, it's all yours, old buddy.
All right, Brad. Nice going. A fine job of driving tonight.
Yeah, that's the kind of racing I remember here at Stafford. You know, the good guys up in the front at the end, and nothing but clean racing, and it was just a whole bunch of fun. I just can't say enough. All the guys up front, they're total gentlemen. I knew it was going to be tough to get around Tommy Rosati, but he ran me clean, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely a good effort. Once you got the lead, you just seemed to pull away without any problem at all, Brad.
Well, you got to understand, them guys are back there racing, and I got an open track, so it kind of looks easier. So, you know, the car's great. All the guys on the crew, they just do a super job. You know, it's been a tough couple of weeks because of the crashes and everything, but I think we're back.
All right, 2 wins in 4 weeks. Not hard to take. Did you envision that at the start of the season?
No, but I think I knew it tonight. It's just something in me. I knew it. We were starting way back in the field, but I still knew it. I got to thank my sponsors: Greenwich Car Color, Interstate Lumber, ERC Fuel, and DuPont, and especially Raven Racing. So they're the best, and we'll be back next week.
All right, congratulations, Brad. Another strong run. Way to go.
You also see the Tom Fern car number 92 in victory lane, and the reason for that is that the Quest for Success Award, courtesy of the CarQuest Auto Parts stores, will go to Tom Fern tonight for a great run on his behalf, and he will pick up that $100 courtesy of the folks at CarQuest. Just remember, it's auto parts you seek, you'll find it at CarQuest.